Hi Booktube, this is Kelly. Thank you so much for watching my channel, Books I'm Not Reading. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new to my channel. There are quite a few new people out there, so I'm really glad you're here. I had a 3-day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Monday being Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And it was incredibly cold where I live. Snow on the ground, and the temperature is so cold, like it's not going to melt. But I thought I would make a little vlog for you. My vlogs are pretty simple because I'm in the house most of the time. So it's a lot of reading updates, a lot of hot beverage updates, those sorts of things. But yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you. I hope you enjoy it. I'd love to hear any comments or thoughts that you have down below in the comment section. If you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, you can always leave an emoji or give this video a thumbs up. I do appreciate it, but I look forward to hearing what you think. And I will be back at the end to give you an update on my reading for the 3-day weekend. Hey Booktube. I don't know if I'm gonna actually use this material or not. I really like talking to all of you. So I'm in the basement in the library, and I have on fluffy pajamas and a giant bathrobe and my hat because it is 13 degrees below zero right now. And it's gonna start snowing here soon. It snowed a little bit today. I actually woke up at 3:30 this morning, and with the exception of a very small nap, like I was awake. I have been awake since 3:30, so I'm hoping that I'm gonna sleep well tonight. But I did read a little bit. I have to cover up my name, I'm sorry. I did read a little bit from Little House in the Big Woods. And it was a very wintry scene, and I'm looking ahead, and Christmas is coming up. I have really conflicted feelings about Laura Ingalls Wilder. So, yeah, but I mean, you know, it is really good at 3:30 in the morning. Okay, so my big reading plans for the weekend. Well, the only other plans I have, I mean, I'm always battling dishes, so especially when we're home. Peppermint tea, by the way. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be battling dishes a little bit, but Jason and I are gonna watch Killers of the Flower Moon. So that's like a 3-hour time commitment. And then my big goal though is to get a lot read in, I'm not sure I'm saying it right, Framley, Parsonage by Anthony Trollope. So I am just a little bit more than halfway through with this book, which is so exciting to me. So if I could just really make a big dent in it this weekend, yeah, that could be really, it could be great. I keep like counting, because I'm gonna read, if you've missed it, not only am I gonna read that book, but I'm also going to read the next 2 books that follow it in the Barsetshire Chronicles. The last Chronicle of Barset, which is the 6th book, and the 5th book, The Small House at Allington. Allington? Now I'm questioning every pronunciation. But anyway, so I have the total page count, how many pages I've read, and then like how many pages I need to read every day between now and the end of March in order to finish all 3 books. And it's about 22 pages a day, which I realize for many of you that would be nothing. But I'm a slower reader, and so and also, you know, I have a full-time job. I need lots of sleep. I have to exercise. I didn't exercise today. That was my indulgence, I guess. 22, 23 pages. It may not seem like a lot, but for me, with my schedule and how quickly I read Trollope, although I don't know, maybe it's just gonna be flying by the time I get to the third one, or the sixth one, excuse me. By the time I get to the sixth one, maybe I'll just be flying through Trollope. But yeah, I'm so excited about the books I'm reading this year and the buddy reads I have planned, and yeah, it could be a really, really special reading year. So, okay, well, I'm gonna go read now. Cheers, Booktube. I'll be back later. How cold it is, so I'll just take out the trash. Good morning, Booktube. It is Saturday. I just got done bringing in the trash. So hope you enjoyed that amazing vlog shot there. It is really cold though. It is 17 below. That's the temperature. It feels like, because of the wind, so the wind chill temperature is 35 degrees below zero. So yeah, and I'm not saying that there aren't other places in the country that are colder, but yeah, it's intense. I wanted to share with you some books I bought. These are going to be the last books I buy for a while, because I just, I have that absurd TBR, and they were kind of, I don't know, were a bit impulsive purchases for me. They had been things that had been on my wish list for a while, and then I was just like, dang it all, I just have to have them. So the first one, I'm not 100% satisfied with the condition this is in, but it's called The Novel of the Century, The Extraordinary Adventure of Les Miserables by David Bellos. And I heard about this book when I was reading Les Mis at Mark's channel, Book Time with Elvis. And so he had mentioned what a great book this was. And yeah, so I'm not, like I said, I don't know how well you can see that, like the top and the side, but the pages themselves are fine. So I'm just gonna roll with it. The other book that I got, and it was kind of a little rabbit hole how I remembered that I really wanted to read this. So last year, Ritual of Reading, she does Vlogmas, but she calls it an advent calendar, and she made the theme Scandinavia, which, and one of the videos she talked about another book, Babette's Feast by Isak Dinesen. Her real name was Karen Blixen, and she's a Danish writer, but she's most well known for writing out of Africa. I did have somebody leave a comment and say, I thought out of Africa was going to be one thing and it was something else, and I didn't really enjoy it. And I'm like, cool, good to know, good to hear. I still want to read it. So I will be adding these books to my little haul journal. I'm keeping track of the books that I've hauled since I've been on Booktube, which is about 5.5 years. And yeah, I'm trying really hard this year to read a lot of those books. That's kind of my primary focus. It's not that I am on a book buying ban, I definitely wouldn't call it that. Everything finally fits in the library. With the exception of these 2 books. I just decided that was just going to be like a last little purchase. Until I make some real progress on my absurd TBR for the year. I did wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You guys, it's 2 nights in a row now. I don't understand. I don't understand why it's happening. But anyway, so I turned on the light and I did read Little House in the Big Woods by Laura Ingalls Wilder. This is the first book in her series. I really have some conflicted feelings about this series because when I lived in Montana, I talked to a lot of teachers and a lot of librarians, and we had a lot of discussion about Native American literature and how Native Americans are portrayed in literature. And I met someone who was really passionate against these books. As I'm reading this, I'm in the Christmas chapter right now. You know, I can see why we read these as children and why they continue to be read. Like, there's something about, as a little girl, identifying with another little girl who lives in a different place and a different time, and the things that she takes joy in and that sort of thing. So anyway, but like I said, I'm not going to hold on to this book. This is the 3 a.m. read of the moment, and once I get done with that, I will unhaul it. And then, of course, as you know, this is the Trollope weekend. I'm working really hard on reading Framley, Parsonage by Anthony Trollope. This is book 4 in the Barsetshire Chronicles. And yeah, I read much more last night than I was expecting to. I was really excited. So we'll see how I do today. Be great if I could read like at least 80 pages, which I feel like I should be able to. I'm in the library, I have my cup of coffee, which is almost empty, so I am going to be drinking copious amounts of hot beverages today because it is so cold. Anyway, so yeah, it's time to dive into this world. You know, Trollope, God, he wrote so many books, and these are just gems. And I don't know what his other books are like, but this series is just so funny, so charming. All right, I will be back later. So here is cup of tea number 1 for the day. This is actually the last tea from my Advent calendar of teas, and this is white ginger pear. So I'm really excited. Really delicate tea. I've never had white tea before this Advent calendar, so yeah. All right. Back to reading. Hey, Booktube. So I spent the afternoon exercising and taking a nap, and Jason and I are just about ready to watch Killers of the Flower Moon. So that will take up most of the evening, but hopefully I'll still be able to get some more reading done. Hey friends, I just got done watching Killers of the Flower Moon, the new Martin Scorsese movie, which was very good, very long. It was 3 hours long. And yes, and very sad. I have not read the book, but I am very far from meeting my goal today for reading in Anthony Trollope. So I'm hoping that tomorrow will be better and I will be more focused on reading. So, all right. Good night. Good morning, friends. My primary goal is to spend a lot of time reading Framley Parsonage. So I still read like the minimum number of pages yesterday. You know, as far as like a daily over 3 month period, like how many pages a day do I need to read? And so I was still able to do that, but I would really like to surpass that today. I don't need to watch any movies. I don't need to binge watch any TV or anything like that. Like, I just want to read the book. So I think Jason is gonna go see one of his friends tonight to watch a movie, or I don't know, they're slowly watching Game of Thrones together. For Jason, it's like the second or third time, I don't know. But his friend hasn't seen Game of Thrones, so I think I might have the house to myself tonight, which would be really nice. so we'll see what happens there. It's pretty cool though to go out. All right, so I'll be back in a little bit. Hey Booktube, I had some peppermint tea this evening, a biscotti, and spent a lot of time with Mr. Trollope. I think I have about 120 pages left in Framley Parsonage, so that's really exciting. I do have a few things that I have to do tomorrow that will cut into my reading time a bit, but I still think, yeah, I could have less than 100 pages to go at the start of the week. So yeah, I'm very, very encouraged, and I can't say enough times how much I'm enjoying it. Like, it's just really, really, it's delightful. That's the only word for it. So, all right, I'll be back tomorrow, my holiday. Yeah. Hello, Booktube. It is Monday morning. It's about mid-morning. The food in the bird feeder is almost totally gone. Yeah, I made Jason get the cat out of bed and let him see the birds while they were at the bird feeder. And he watched for a little bit and then went back to bed. But yeah, it's still just bitterly cold here. This morning when we woke up, it was like 17 below. I think it's maybe warmed up to 13 below. But for some reason today, I'm just really feeling it in the house. My feet are cold. You look through your collection of sweaters and turtlenecks. It's just kind of like, what will make me the warmest? So anyway, I did not do that with this. It's kind of a Christmassy sweater, but I consider it to be more wintry, but it's really soft. It's also really old. This was my mom's sweater, and I don't know, she gave it to me. I took it from her, one of the two things, but so it's a little bit thin. I may have to change, get back into my grandma jammies at some point today, but I have to exercise, I have to do the laundry, I need to do dishes, things that never end. However, I am super excited to say, you guys, I have less than 100 pages to go in this book. I have 87 pages as of Monday morning. So hopefully by the end of the day, I can let you know how many pages I have left, because I don't think I'm going to be able to read 87 pages. I think that's maybe a bit of a stretch, but definitely means by the next Friday Reads video, my first Trollope book of the year should be done, which is thrilling. So Jason asked me if I was going to read something in between, and I was like, already reading a book, you know, when I wake up in the middle of the night, which finally did not happen last night for the first time in like 3 days. So that was really good. I have a book for work. And so I was just like, I'm not sure, maybe a short story or something like that, in between Trollope. So, this is my second cup of coffee for the day. Very, very naughty of me, but oh well. It's just so cold. I thought about cocoa, but I don't know. So we made a fresh pot of coffee this morning, and so it just seemed like the easier choice to go with. But anyway, so again, I am just loving this book. I will say this is the first one. This is the first one in the series where I really feel like you need to have read previous books to understand like who the players are. Like at one point, Trollope makes a reference to like the hero of the book, and I'm like, who is the hero? Who is the heroine? Like there are so many characters and storylines going on in this book. So yeah, this is the first time that I felt like if you read this and you hadn't read Dr. Thorne, like it might be kind of confusing. And if you hadn't read Barchester Towers, there would be some references that would be a little bit tricky. But yes, I'm just still really, really enjoying it. And I think it was a good, I wish I could just sit in this chair all day today and read. But alas, that is not going to be the case. But that's okay. That's life. That's being a grown-up. I have bills to pay. All right, that's what's going on here. I will be back later with an update on my reading. Hey, Booktube. It is Monday evening. Oh, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. But I've had such a great weekend, and it's been so much fun to chat with you. I only have 40 pages left in Framley Parsonage. I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled that I was able to, and I'll still be able to read a little bit more tonight, but I also want to get this video uploaded and ready to be posted for tomorrow. So yeah, but I feel really good. I feel like I still got the laundry done. I mean, it's still in the dryer, but got the laundry done, did a load of dishes. It certainly motivates me when I have to talk to you guys about what I'm reading, and just makes me like just keep reading. Jason's like finishing watching a TV show upstairs, and I was like, no, I can't, I gotta go. It was very cold, and weekend, and it was a great weekend to get a lot of reading done. So thank you so much for sharing the weekend with me. I would love to hear about what you're reading, what your thoughts are. Have you read this series, and do you love it as much as I do so far? Anyway, with 40 pages and the next 2 books to go. So are you in summer right now and so it's really hot, or did you just get slammed this weekend as well by the cold weather? So let me know in the comment section down below. As always, if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, you can leave an emoji. I think I already said that. I apologize. But just a reminder, and also the most important reminder, is to be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Booktube, I'm so grateful for all of you, and I will be back soon with another video. Bye.